Heavyweight division fight between Curtis Blaydes and Jailton Almeida. Jailton Almeida is surging right now. It seems like no one can he just gets the takedowns and he controls the heck out of you. He's got power too. Curtis Blaydes is going to be another worthy test, but you know, how's this fight going to go down? If Jailton Almeida wins this, he's looking at the top now, which there's a lot of guys up there. Stipe, John Jones, Tom Aspinall's the interim champ. So this division is rocking and rolling. So let's get into that prediction right now. In the heavyweight division of UFC 299, you got Curtis Blaydes taking on Jailton Almeida. This is going to be a great fight. Big opportunity for Almeida. Blaydes has to hold serve in this fight. He's 17-4. Almeida, the Brazilian, on the rise. As you know, he's 20-2. Now, Blaydes 1 inch taller. He's got a 1 inch reach advantage. Both guys stand right-handed, and they're both 32 years old. So pretty even so far. Blaydes 3.6 significant strikes per minute. Almeida 2.8. But the biggest factor here is the takedown game. And you might be thinking Almeida's got a big advantage here. And he probably does. But Blaydes actually lands more takedowns than Almeida. 5.9 over the course of 3 rounds. Almeida sitting at 5.1 over the course of 3 rounds. Both guys nearly 2 takedowns per round on average. Now, when you look at Blaydes' fights, he doesn't get a lot of takedowns in every fight. A lot of fights, he doesn't get any. He hasn't had a takedown in the past 3 fights, and that's because they're all quick fights. He lost to Sergey Pavlovich by KO in the first. He beat Tom Aspinall by KO in quick fashion, like 15 seconds. He also beat Chris Daukaus by KO in the second round and beat Rosenstruik by decision. So he's 3-1 in the last 4, but lost in his last fight against a good fighter. So interesting fight for Almeida because Blaydes is the top, he's one of the top dogs in the division. He beats everybody he's supposed to, even beating the interim champion in Tom Aspinall. Now, when you look at Almeida, he's beaten everybody, right? He's beaten Derek Lewis by decision. He submitted Rosenstruik. He beat Shamil Abdurakhimov by KO. He submitted Anton Turkal. But we really don't know what to expect in this fight because we know Almeida's good, but now he's really getting into the nitty-gritty of the division. And I think a lot of people would like to see this guy keep winning and face John Jones one day because that would be the ultimate test, and especially the takedown defense of John Jones with the takedown ability with Almeida. But first, he's got to get past Curtis Blaydes. Will he do so? Yes, I think he will. Now, Curtis Blaydes can land takedowns, but he has a 33% takedown defense. That's going to be a problem. And, even though Blaydes can go to the ground, Almeida is much better and more experienced on the ground than almost anyone in the heavyweight division by far. And that's why I like him to win this fight and keep winning, to be honest with you. He's creeping into our due list top 20, especially if he wins this one. If he does win this one, in my opinion, I think he will. He'll move to 21-2 here in the heavyweight division at UFC 299. Man, 21-2 if he wins this fight. And then you really solidify the top of the division. Again, John Jones, Tom Aspinall. Stipe will probably fall to John Jones, so he'll be out of it. Jailton Almeida will be right up in the mix. And eventually he's going to get a title fight. Still got Pavlovich up there. I mean, this division is rocking and rolling. But Jailton Almeida, if he wins this fight, right? Because if you lose and all of a sudden all the talk is over. Now you need 2 fights to get back to where you were at. So this fight has big implications for Jailton Almeida, but I've seen nothing to say, hey, he's not going to beat Curtis Blaydes. The guy is ridiculous. The ground game that he has at the heavyweight level is something we haven't seen. It's just something that you don't see. It's all power, KOs, limited takedowns, complete opposite of the flyweight division on the other end, which is all takedowns and no KOs. So, the sky's the limit here in this one for Jailton Almeida, and it's going to be exciting to see what he can do against some of the best in the division.
He's gon' fight, wait, he's gon' fight, wait, hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height, yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might, saying step up, wanna fight, hold up, think twice, gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon, walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded, wake up, hey, where you at, hey, got hit in the head with a baseball bat.